Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited right now because I'm finally going to share on here that I'm taking my kids to Disney World. I'm trying to be a little bit quiet because the baby is actually asleep, and I had some time to kind of film this video today unexpectedly because we just went to my mom's house, and while we were there, my older kids had asked my mom if they could spend the night. So of course she said yes. And then whenever I got home, I was like, oh, this will be perfect. I can start to get ready for Disney World. So me and not the baby, but me and my 11-year-old and my 4-year-old are going to Disney, just the three of us, for my birthday trip. This is a birthday gift from my husband, and I am just so excited. We actually are leaving 1 week from tomorrow. So if you're watching this, or not when you're watching this, but when I'm filming this, it is actually October 25th. So we will be there from November 2nd until November 6th, I think. So we'll have 4 park days, 1 day including the day that we arrive in Orlando. So I'm super excited. Basically, the countdown is on starting tomorrow. So I have to wake up at 7 a.m. tomorrow so that I can book all of our lightning lanes. If you're familiar with Disney, you know that if you're staying in a Disney resort hotel, which we are, 7 days before your trip, your booking window actually opens. A side note, I'm actually filming on the DJI Osmo 3, the Pocket 3, and the blue cast just came on to my face from when I tried to check the date on my computer. So there's this setting. I know I'm rambling. This is welcome to the channel. Tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. I'm gonna wake up and book all of our lightning lanes. I'm not sure where my phone is, but I have a plan of everything that I want to book, everything that we want to do while we're there, and I'm just so excited. So I actually took my daughter to Disney World in 2023, and that was my first time being there since I was 7, and at that time she was 7. My dog. At that time she was 7, so now she's 11, and we're going back and we're taking the 4-year-old. So I'm just so pumped. Of course, I've been consuming so much Disney content, and here comes my dog with her loud paws. But just getting everything ready, and I don't know, did I say this? I'm not sure if I said this or not, but my kids don't know about it. So I made myself a hot latte, and I'm gonna just do a little bit of prep, and I figured I would film it. I want to film our trip as much as possible. Of course, I will not share my kids' faces on YouTube. I don't know if you gathered that or not. I just don't like to share my kids' faces on YouTube, but I do want to record and have their faces in videos just for like myself and my family to view. So even if I don't end up sharing very much of our trip on YouTube, I do want to have the videos just for us to watch, just for other family members to watch, and so forth. Yum. I think I recorded some clips. I actually also just recently upgraded to I never know how to say it, the Ninja Cafe Pro Luxe thing. I don't know, the espresso maker from Ninja. And I am finally getting into hot lattes. I've been having iced lattes ever since I got it, but today it is finally fall here in the Midwest. I don't know if you're from the Midwest or not, but we've been having some unseasonably warm days here in Ohio at least, and today it is finally getting down to like the low 50s. So I did make a hot latte when I got home, and I just thought this was the perfect time to sit down and just kind of go over everything with you guys. The baby, like I said, is sleeping. When he wakes up, I'm gonna go do a Walmart pickup. There's a couple of things for our trip in there, and then I thought I would just start gathering everything and go through all the stuff that I'm packing and just kind of the list of the stuff that I want to take to Disney. So I thought that would be a fun little series to do. I do have a lot to do. I need to go to the basement to find our carry-ons. We are flying Southwest, and I'm not actually checking a bag. I'm not checking a bag, so we're gonna take carry-on luggage and a couple personal items, and I think it'll be fine. We're only gonna have 4 park days while we're there, so we're gonna do all 4 of the parks, and one park will be on our arrival day, and then we leave on Thursday, which we'll do no park day. We'll just go to the airport and then come home. But I'm so excited. I have been planning this trip for weeks now, since my husband told me that it was my birthday present. I've been planning ever since, and I can't believe we are finally just 8 days away. I feel like, I know like so many people book trips and it'll be like hundreds of days away, and I was very lucky that I only had to wait about 2 months, but nevertheless, it has been very slowly creeping its way up here, but we're finally almost there, and I'm really excited tomorrow to be able to book our lightning lanes. So I'm going to take you guys along a little bit today as I kind of pack and prep and get things ready while taking advantage of the time that the kids are out of the house, because like I said, they don't know about the trip yet. So anyway, thanks so much for coming back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I am a homeschool mom. I homeschool my 11-year-old, my 4-year-old, and then I also stay at home with my 1-year-old. So welcome to the channel. I don't know what else to say. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and start gathering all of the clothes together, I think, at least for my kids while they're gone. And let me just show you what I have going on here. Okay, so for my daughter, I got this shirt and these pants, and I figured we would just get her some ears or something to wear. They didn't have a lot of Disney shirts readily available like they did for my son. In her size, they just don't have a lot of Disney stuff. So I got this shirt. It just says, "Today is a good day." And I just thought that would be pretty for Animal Kingdom, so she could change into this when we get to Orlando. And then I got her this shirt also. All 3 of these shirts are from Walmart. So this has little bows on the front, and then the back. What's the matter? What's the matter? And the back has all these different bows. I can definitely tell that it's trying to be Disney, but I love that, with just some plain black shorts. My daughter, she's very, very laid back when it comes to clothes, so I know that she'll love that. And then this shirt she's already worn. It's also from Walmart as well. This is probably the one Disney shirt that they had in her size, but it just says Princess Forever, and then these shorts to go with it. Now these shorts are a little bit worn, but I really think it'll be fine. Like I said, we're not too fashionista. Like we're just there to have fun, not necessarily look amazing every day. But so I got those 3 outfits now. So this will be her Animal Kingdom, her Magic Kingdom, and then this I'm thinking for Epcot. We still need a Hollywood Studios outfit, but I'm thinking that we might just buy her a t-shirt there. I also grabbed a couple of leggings just in case it's cold. I plan to take a midday break on all park days, and then if it's cold in the evening when we go back, or maybe she just wants them to be comfortable in the hotel room or whatever. This is going to be her travel outfit. And then I also picked up a random pair of just like some comfortable shorts for her and a pair of pajamas. So I think as long as we shower every day, we can wear the same pair of pajamas all week. I also am thinking about doing 1 load of laundry a couple days in, so we'll see. So like I said, I only have 3 shirts for her, or like 3 park outfits planned for her. For the 4th park, which would be Hollywood Studios, which I think is our 3rd day there, is what I'm planning. I think we'll just pick up a t-shirt for her there as a souvenir, and then she could wear it to the Hollywood Studios day. And then we can wash a pair of those shorts for her to wear. So I think that will be fine. So in addition to that, I got her bathing suit as well. So I'm gonna see if I can get all this stuff packed up. Here, I'll show you. I got one of these packs of vacuum storage bags, and it comes with like this little, you can't really see it, but it's like a little, this bag is velvety, and then the item is like rubber silicone-ish, so it's kind of sticking in there. Well, I guess it's not really rubber silicone, but it felt like it was coming out. But anyways, this is like the vacuum that's gonna suck the air out of these. So I want to see if I can get all these clothes into one of these bags and what that looks like as far as fitting in the carry-on. So I have 2 carry-on size hard side luggage, and I'm wondering if that's gonna be enough. Like, I'm a little bit nervous. In my mind they were bigger, and then I got them out of the basement. I'm like, oh, these are really small. So we'll see. I think it'll be okay. If I can get everything in the vacuum, I don't really want to check a bag. If I have to, I'll do it. Because I also have to think about souvenirs and stuff too, right? So I just want to see how much I can do with these vacuum storage bags. So I'm going to check it out. I'll let you guys know. It's been, let me close this, but my room's a disaster per usual. But it's been a couple of hours. I was able to get Holland's clothes, everything apart from her travel day outfit and her Animal Kingdom outfit, which she will change into once we get to Orlando. And I also kept her swimsuit out just in case we decide to swim. And I want us to have those things with us because we'll probably get to Orlando, go right to Port Orleans Riverside, and then check our luggage with Bell Services. So then I'll just keep her outfit. Yeah, I'll keep her bathing suit with me and her Animal Kingdom outfit, and then she can just change into them in the lobby bathroom or whatever, and then we can go to Animal Kingdom from there or Typhoon Lagoon depending on time. I'm kind of deciding still if I want to take advantage of the free water park ticket. So in 2025, and I've heard 2026 as well, but I'm not sure. I haven't confirmed that. But on the day of your arrival, if you're staying at a Walt Disney World resort, you get free, what's the word? Admission. You get free admission to the water park. They have 2 water parks there, Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach. Typhoon Lagoon will be open the day that we go. So I'm undecided if we're gonna go or not. I don't want to overdo it and kind of stress everybody out. I tend to do that. I'm going to talk more about that later, but I just don't want to overdo it. So anyway, I got her other clothes for the other days into the vacuum seal bag, and I got all of Harrison's things laid out. So I'm going to go over those next. Okay, so here is Harrison's travel day outfit. It's just this like long sleeve Mickey and Friends little t-shirt, or it's kind of like, it's not really a sweatshirt, but it's kind of like a long sleeved, thicker shirt. And then some long pants to go with it. We are in Ohio and it'll probably be cold whenever we leave. So there's that. And then when we get there, he can change into this little outfit, which actually this was a set. So it's a 4-piece set that I got at TJ Maxx. And then this little t-shirt here with these pants. Harrison has all the Disney stuff, so I have no problem finding Disney stuff for a 4-year-old, that's for sure. Okay, for his Magic Kingdom Day, I got this, which I actually got on clearance last year. And I always look at Walmart's clearance and just buy the next size for my kids just to have like a stockpile. Yeah, I got this for like $7 on clearance is what the tag said. So shirt and little shorts set there. My favorite is like the matching, when the shorts and the shirts match. I think that is adorable. And for his Hollywood Studios Day, of course, we have this little Toy Story set. So it's got the shirt with Woody on it, and then we have Bullseye on these little pants down here. So cute. I love that.
And then for his Epcot day, I got this shirt, this another Mickey and Friends shirt. It's got Donald, Mickey, and Goofy on it. I almost said Pluto. And then these little shorts with, say, Mickey Mouse, and then it has Mickey on it, of course. And then I also got 2 sets of pajamas for him. Again, these came in a set. So I got this short sleeve, long pants, short sleeve, and short set. So aside from these things, I just need to grab his swimsuit and a couple of pairs of underwear, and I'm going to put those in one of the vacuum seal bags and just see what we're working with. And then there's this little piece here. So this little piece is going to clip onto the end here, and you just slide it over just to kind of lock the seal. And it says to do that 2 or 3 times. So I just did like back and forth a couple times. And once you have that, you take the vacuum and just put it right on there and just push the button. It's gonna get kind of loud. Then when it's done, you just turn it off and put that cap on. Super easy. And that just fits right in here, which is actually perfect. So now we got all of their clothes in this one half of the carry-on. So actually I think that's going to be perfect. I can still fit maybe like a couple pairs of Harrison's socks right here. Yeah, so that works really well. Now I'm going to start to get my stuff together, and that is going to be where we might have a problem. So I just was finding this bag of these little toiletries that I had purchased, and I found these 2 lipsticks that I also had picked up whenever I got these toiletries the other day. And so funny, I went to Walgreens today to pick up some photos, and I got a gift card for Disney, and I bought 2 new lipsticks, and wouldn't you have it, they're almost identically the same color. I mean, obviously I can't tell, from the inside if they're the same, but I'm wearing this one today, and I think I've worn this one before. No, I haven't worn this one before, but so what can I say? I am a person who likes what she likes. So anyway, got those 2 colors. They are different formulas. Obviously, they're different brands, but I know that I've worn this lipstick in other colors before, and I know this one's more of a matte, where this one's kind of like a satin finish almost. So it's okay, but I just thought that was really funny. Okay, so I'm just gonna look up real quickly, like how much liquid. I know there's like a 3-3-1 rule or something like that, but I just want to make sure that I'm following those rules. So technically we should have 3 carry-ons because we each get a carry-on. So then could I take our liquids? I mean, obviously I can take our liquids then and then just disperse it between the 3. Okay. For carry-on luggage, you can bring liquids in containers of 3.4 ounces or less, and all your containers must fit into 1 quart-size zip top bag. Okay, so I need to get a couple quart-size bags, obviously. So, okay. So I'm gonna go grab some of those. I'm also gonna grab just some other sizes of Ziploc bags just to have in the parks. I think it would be nice just to have like a couple of gallon, a couple snack, a couple sandwich size bags, just for like snacks and stuff like that. We are taking the stroller for my 4-year-old so he can get in and out as he pleases, but if we get any like popcorn or, something doesn't get finished, we can always just put it in a bag, and that way if he gets hungry or my daughter gets hungry, we can just snack on those things. So I'm gonna go grab those and I will be right back. Okay, I went and grabbed some bags. So let's see, I got various different sizes. And I'm gonna put all the bags in one bag. I have my 3 quart size bags there. I'm gonna put these in here. These will be for the park for like snacks and stuff. I'll put that over there. Now I want to look and see. This is the travel like toiletry bag that I usually use. So normally we check a bag and then I just put all of the liquids that I would need or like the toiletries in the checked bag. And so I don't really ever have to think about it. But since we are not checking a bag, I am just kind of freaking out a little bit. So let me just see what I got going on in here. All right, I have this cleansing water. I want that. This is for my hair. Okay. This is a body wash, but I'm not gonna take this because I got a new one and I want to use that. This is shave cream. Definitely gonna need that. I'm not gonna take this shampoo and conditioner that I have in here, which are from the Monday. Got some containers to put my actual shampoo and conditioner in because I just would rather have those. So, okay. Got that stuff. Here is a face wash. I'll take that, that's fine. There. I don't need to take baby wash this time because we're not taking the baby. So, and then this is just a mini native deodorant. It's so cute, but I'm gonna take this, but I'm also gonna take an aerosol container of Dove, I think, a little miniature one. So yeah, okay. I think this is gonna work out. Okay. So there's one bag, and I know I can fit more in there. These are mine and my husband's. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw these away. And this is my daughter. I'm gonna throw these away because I got a new pack of toothbrushes for my daughter and I, and then my son has a ton of toothbrushes, so I'm just gonna grab one of his little toothbrushes. Toothpaste. Now surely the toothpaste doesn't count as a liquid, right? I don't know. I'm just gonna shove these in here. It'll be fine. Okay, so there's one bag. One bag, and I'm probably just gonna put this bag back in here. Okay.
Good morning, friends. So tired. I got up and hold on, my computer's trying to install an update. Please don't. So I got up this morning, obviously, to book my lightning lanes, and it is 6:52 right now. So I am just waiting. I got all my plan on my sheet over here of my plan of all the days, and you know, just waiting for that clock to hit 7 a.m. and then I'm gonna get them all booked and everything. So yay, I'm so excited. It's becoming real now because I get to book the lightning lanes. I've been planning these lightning lanes for quite a few weeks now. So anyway, I'm gonna go and do that. I'm gonna spare you guys my sleepy face and my sleepy voice, and I'm just gonna drink my coffee.
Hey guys, so it's been a few days. Right now it is Friday, which means that my kids and I leave for Disney in 2 days. 2 sleeps until we leave, and I'm telling them actually tomorrow, so I'm getting so excited. They are not here, so I wanted to go ahead and finish up all my packing and everything. So I haven't done any packing in my suitcases since I was packing over the weekend with you guys. And then I did get a clip on Sunday morning when I woke up and booked all of our lightning lanes and stuff. So let me just quickly go through that with you guys. So I was able to get all of the lightning lanes that I wanted to book. I did the 7 days in advance. If you don't know, you probably do, but if you're staying on Disney Resort property, then 7 days before your check-in date, you actually get to get on and purchase any of your lightning lanes and then pick your 3. I think you get 1 from tier 1 rides and then 2 from any of the other rides that aren't tier 1. I think there's only 2 tiers, but except for Animal Kingdom, which there are no tier sections. So I was able to book all of the lightning lanes that I wanted to out of each of the individual tiers, and then I also got all of the single, whatever they're called, the single pass, like the fancy rides. If you watch Mammoth Club, you will know they're called fancy rides, so that's what I call them. So let's just go over this a little bit. So November 2nd, which will be our first day, and that's actually also our arrival day, I was thinking we would go to Animal Kingdom. Well, we are going to Animal Kingdom. So I do have Expedition Everest booked for 1 p.m. We arrive in Orlando around 8:15, I think, a.m. And I just figured we would go to drop our luggage off at the resort. We're staying at Port Orleans Riverside, which is my first time staying at a moderate resort, so that's pretty exciting. I think it's moderate, yeah. The last time I went to Disney in 2023, we stayed at Pop Century, which I loved Pop. I loved having access to the Skyliner, so we won't have that this time. I was planning to book Pop, but unfortunately it was all booked up. If you remember correctly, I did only book this trip maybe about 2 months ago, so it was kind of last minute, and that's okay. So no worries, we won't have access to the Skyliner, but I'm still excited to be staying in a moderate resort. So we will get there around 8, like I was saying. We will get there around like 8:15 in Orlando, so maybe by 10 we should be at the resort, and then we can drop our luggage at Bell Services and then either go to Disney Springs, or if my kids want, we'll just go ahead and go into the parks. I thought about doing the Typhoon Lagoon, but I just am not really sure if it's going to be warm enough, and I'm not really sure if we're going to have time to actually do anything over there, because I definitely want to get to Animal Kingdom by the afternoon. So we will have Expedition Everest booked at 1 p.m. and then Dinosaur afterwards, and then Navi River Journey I have booked for 5:45. I did kind of book Navi for a little bit later in the evening, which is actually at the same, or not at the same time, but near the same time that I booked Avatar Flight of Passage. Really cool thing. I actually seen that Animal Kingdom is doing extended hours, and like extended hours for everybody, not just deluxe resort guests. So initially they were only scheduled to be open till 6 p.m. and now they're scheduled to be open till 8 p.m. So that's really exciting, because that just kind of gives us a little bit more time when we get to Orlando on Sunday, that if we want to go to Disney Springs, or if we do decide to do the water park, or maybe we just want to hang out, get some lunch at the or get some breakfast, I guess, at the resort and then go to the pool. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do, but I love having those extended hours. Also with that, we get to see Pandora at night, so really excited about that. And so I did book our Navi River Journey and our Avatar for the evening so that we can be in Pandora at night before we leave. So I'm really excited about that. Dinosaur. Never ridden Dinosaur before. And when we go back to Disney in either 2026 or 2027, which we don't have it booked, but we will be going in one of those, or maybe both, well, who knows, but it will be gone. Dinosaur will be gone. So I really want to ride Dinosaur because this is like my last chance, but I'm a little bit nervous because I've heard that it's really scary for kids, and I'm obviously taking my 4-year-old, and let's just say that's like the first ride that he rides, and he's then traumatized from it the entire trip. So we'll see how that goes. I haven't watched any POV of Dinosaur because I didn't want to ruin it. We might have to watch a POV with Harrison after he finds out that we're going, just so he can decide if he wants to ride it or not. So I don't know. I'm a little nervous about that. He did watch a POV of Tower of Terror, and he said he was like, I'll ride that, no big deal. So we'll see. He is tall enough to ride them. So, okay. So that's what we have going on for Animal Kingdom.
Then Epcot, I have Spaceship Earth, Remy's Ratatouille, and then Soarin' booked. I have Tower of Terror, Toy Story Mania, and Slinky Dog booked for Wednesday at Hollywood Studios. And then for Magic, we have Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the Caribbean, and Tiana's booked for Wednesday. Right? Yeah, Wednesday. Did I say Wednesday twice? Not sure. Wednesday's our last full day there, and we're going to Magic Kingdom, and we leave Thursday. Obviously, all of the single pass lightning lanes. I got Avatar Flight of Passage, Guardians of the Galaxy, Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Really excited about Seven Dwarfs. That's another one that we didn't ride last time we were there. I don't know why we didn't ride it last time. I think maybe I just skipped paying for the individual lightning lane. I'm not sure why we didn't ride it, but my daughter and I always said like, oh, next time we go, we have to ride that. So I definitely made sure that I booked that for us this time. So anyway, there's all of the lightning lanes that I have planned right now. And then I wanted to also show you guys a little bit, let me screen record here, show you guys a little bit how I've been doing my plans for Disney. So I've been using the Notes app on my iPhone. And I have like a running list of things that still need to be packed. But when I started off, I didn't have any of this packing stuff. I just had all of the headings with each park there. And I kind of started making lists. So I had it up here where this is kind of the things I need to do before. And then I also had the 7 days before our trip, like this is the lightning lane I need to secure, around what time I want to do it. This is the lightning lanes, individual lightning lanes I wanted to get. So a checklist there for that, for each one. And then I also underneath it have a snack must-have list as well. So, and kind of I just went and kind of put like a little bit of an estimate of the price just for making my budget. So you'll see here I have like my Animal Kingdom section and then my Epcot section. I put all the lightning lanes I wanted to secure. Then I kind of started for Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Magic, since we will be full days there. There's no travel on those days. I kind of put like a little bit of a loose rope drop plan. I don't know if I talked about this in the last clip, but I didn't really want to overdo it on the planning or like sticking with a rigid schedule, which I kind of feel like that's contradicting what I'm talking now. But really seriously, I want this to be a laid back trip where I'm not exhausting my children, but I also do want to get stuff done. So I don't really know. I'm just going to have to be aware of that and kind of balance it. And if we don't do everything on this list, I need to be okay with it. I'm telling you, and I'm telling myself that I will be okay with it. We don't have to do all of the things. I am going to book a bounce back offer. So whatever we don't do now, we will have other trips. So I just need to have that in my head here. So kind of a loose rope drop plan. I figured we would get there for rope drop, and I want to vlog all this anyway, so I don't need to go through all of this with you guys, and you can see it here. I have my snacks list here for Epcot, which is also obviously the biggest snack list because of Food and Wine. Hollywood Studios, again, a loose plan. Snack must-haves, and then Magic Kingdom, loose plan again for rope dropping, and then snack must-haves. And there I just had like a little bit of budgeting at the bottom, how much things would cost or how much I want to stay around. And then I did do these little expandable lists of all of the rides that are at each park. Now, this isn't saying like I'm gonna ride all these rides. I know it says rides to do, but again, if we don't do everything, it's totally fine. But I did want to just kind of get an idea of how much we're accomplishing, not necessarily accomplish as much as possible. So that is how I've been planning my trip. And then, of course, as you're watching videos or getting an idea of what things you want to do or what snacks you want to have, I can just go into this list and just add it right in there. And I mean, it's narrowed down now to the most
must-have things. So anyway, that's just kind of how I've been planning. I really like to do that in the Notes app. It made it really easy. It makes it really easy to see. And at the bottom, I also have like a screenshot of somewhere. I have a screenshot of our reservation just for rope dropping purposes. That way, when you go to get into the rope drop, if your phone isn't loading for whatever reason, they can see that you have a reservation. Which I don't know, they might be able to just scan your Magic Band. I'm not sure. So I just have it in there just in case. So let's move on, finish up packing. I feel like I'm talking 1,000 miles per hour, but that's okay. I need some lotion for my hands. Be right back. Okay. So when I was packing, oh, let me move you. Ooh. So when I was packing last weekend and filming, I was kind of talking to you guys about luggage. I don't like the active track. There we go. I was talking to you guys about luggage and how I wanted to only do carry-ons. After talking with my husband and, you know, just kind of thinking through it, I decided against that. I'm just going to check a bag. It's not that big of a deal. I'm still salty at Southwest for getting rid of their free checked bag. And I'm also kind of annoyed with them because if you are a Southwest Rapid Rewards credit card holder, which we are, you get a free checked bag. And the only problem is that my husband is the primary card holder. And since he's not coming with us, even though we booked the trip on his card and I'm an authorized user, it doesn't matter. We still can't take advantage of the free checked bag. So that's kind of annoying, honestly. They're doing a lot of changing. I know they're also getting rid of, or maybe they have already gotten rid of, family boarding. So it's kind of frustrating. I'm kind of frustrated with Southwest, but it is what it is. I understand that, you know, I don't understand, but there's obviously some sort of like business decisions going on here that are well outside of my means and understanding. So it is what it is, but I talked to my husband and we did decide that I'm just going to check a bag and I'm going to take one carry-on. So I had to kind of move things around. Also, these are probably a little bit packed right now because I just threw everything into them so my kids wouldn't see. So yeah, let's get these open. So nothing's in there. That's cool. I think everything's in here. It's just going to be so much nicer just to check the bag and not have to deal with all of the extra luggage and such. So I'm going to carry on this, which has our change of clothes. Why does this smell like strawberries? I wonder if something is leaking. I don't know. Nothing's leaking. That's good. Okay. But I'm just going to carry on this bag, which has our change of clothes. But I did grab some of our packing cubes, which I thought I would just organize our change of clothes into here. So that way it's like not just thrown in the bag. But I'm going to go through and kind of pack this stuff up. I'll quickly show you some other things that I'm adding, and then I'm just going to pack up. I mean, I don't really need to show you guys everything that I'm packing, I don't think. So I did pick up my daughter another pair of shorts from Walmart and a little skirt in case she would rather wear that. And one more Disney shirt. I know I said that we were going to buy her one, which we still can, but I did see this Stitch shirt. So I grabbed those for my daughter. I also got her a pack of socks to take, and not that I'm going to take all of these, but they needed new socks anyway, so, and I got my son some as well. So I'm just going to pop out some of those to take. Picked up some of these mini muffins from Aldi
just to have as like a little quick, you know, we're running out of the room, as we're going out of the room for rope dropping, and then they can grab that so they have something to snack on, just to give them a little bit of energy before we get anything to eat in the parks. So I picked up for myself a new pair of tennis shoes. These are just the Avia brand from Walmart. So I don't know if these will be comfortable or not, so I'm gonna try them. I just wanted to bring an extra pair of tennis shoes just in case. I am taking my super comfortable Amazon shoes that I bought in, I don't know when it was, August, I guess. I shared those with you guys in a haul, my last Amazon video that I did, or a haul video. I think I did the haul in the video, but I'm going to be taking those. They're super comfortable, but I just picked up these two just in case. I picked up a pack of socks for myself from TJ Maxx. I also got these, which I thought was really cool. So just a little travel Real Technique set, and then this little angled kabuki. I hate packing a ton of makeup brushes, so I was like, these are really small and compact. Also picked up these from TJ Maxx, which are just a couple of, makeup removing wipes. So I'm going to pop one of those into my luggage, and then some toothpaste, which is not for the trip, it's just for me. Okay, and then from Walmart, and then I got these little tiny flushable baby wipes or toddler wipes to keep in the park bag just in case we have to go to the restroom. And yeah, you get it. I don't need to explain that. So I'm gonna pack one of these. One should be enough. Yeah, one will be enough. There's 48 wipes in there. That'll be plenty. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of reorganize a little bit and pack up the rest of this stuff. Up a little bit. Real quick, wanted to show you guys this. So when we went in 2023, we bought an autograph book for my daughter, you know, as you do whenever you go to Disney World. And in lieu of doing autograph books for them this year, I actually ordered these photo mats off of Amazon. So nothing special, I just searched like white photo mat, and I took some masking tape and put about, I would say like about half an inch on either side of it, on each side of it, just to keep that section clear. And I'm gonna bring some of these Papermate Flair markers so that we can get characters to sign on this. And then I thought we would take a picture in front of the castle and use that in the frame for
the photo, obviously. So that's, I don't know, we'll see how that goes. So I don't know if characters are gonna have trouble signing on that area of the frame or of the mat. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I think that was a cool idea. Just a little bit easier. And those photo books, you can buy them in advance and they're not as expensive, sure, but I just didn't do that. So, you know, and my daughter's photo book has been like in a drawer since we went. So this will be cool, and we can display it and obviously frame it and hang it up in our house. So taking that. One more day until my birthday.
Today is your birthday.
What do you mean?
Today's November 1st.
Oh, okay. So, yes, you're right. But the countdown wasn't until my birthday. It wasn't until we go to Disney World.
Wait, you mean today? Wait, tomorrow.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna go pack.
I already packed all your stuff. Harry, tomorrow we're going to Disney World. You, Holland, and Mommy are going.
Why not Hanky?
Hanky's gonna stay with Daddy.
For how long?
We're going for 5 days. And do you care about the snack?
Yes. And the rice and the pool. Okay, I'm gonna look at my iPad. I'm gonna text the entire group chat. And the dessert. And the dessert.
Harry, you're going to Disney World tomorrow.
Yeah!
When you wake up, you're going on an airplane to fly there.
Oh, are you gonna carry me?
Am I gonna carry you?
Yeah, when I wake up. Because I kind of sleep early.
You're gonna have to go to sleep early because you're gonna have to get up really early.
Why?
To catch your airplane. Your airplane will leave you if you don't get up early. Thank you so much for coming along with me as I packed and prepped for our trip to Disney. This video is being recorded after the fact, or this clip I should say, because I realized as I'm going through this editing process that I forgot to film a lot of outros. So you'll probably see a lot of these after the fact videos of me just coming in here, just thanking you guys for watching. I'm sorry about this fan. I know it's distracting, but I wanted to get this clip filmed so that way I can upload the video. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you will enjoy coming along with me as I'm packing for our Disney trip. And I also plan to upload some, you know, very loose vlogs of our Disney trip. So if that's of any interest to you, please consider sticking around, subscribing to my channel, and watching for those videos to come. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.